Welcome back to AM Northwest. Did you know Portland has more cartoon artists and comic professionals per capita than any other city in the world? Well, a new museum celebrates their work. Here to tell us more, we welcome the board chair for the Northwest Museum of Cartoon Arts, Mike Rosen. Good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on opening the new museum.
Thank you. We're really excited.
Yeah, and you've been interested in comics, had a passion for comics since you were a kid, right?
Yes, yes. It kind of waned in my teens. I started reading books, but in the early 90s, my niece came to visit me, and she dragged me into Excalibur Comics, and I was just shocked at how much the industry had advanced, and I got into them again.
Well, and why do you think Portland is so hooked on comics and cartoons? And
we're really lucky. Dark Horse Comics is in Milwaukee, and they started in the late 80s, and they attracted a lot of artists because they were the first comic company to allow artists to own complete rights to their characters. So when they made a movie or a TV show, they made all the profits, and that was very unique.
yeah. Okay.
So they attracted artists, they brought artists in, and other artists came in, and it kind of snowballed.
Yeah. So for folks who come into the museum, tell me what they can expect, because you have a lot of things going on there.
So our first exhibit is Pacific Northwest in cartoons. It's single panel cartoonists, strip cartoonists, comics cartoonists, many from Portland. We have world famous artists and writers, Shannon Wheeler, Kelly Sue DeConnick, Matt Fraction, Steve Lieber. 6 sections in the museum. One where I focus on the heroes, the ones that have been here for 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Helioscope Studio, the largest comic studio in the country. We're showing 16 of their artists. And we have a special room that I'm really proud of. It's called the Writer's Room, where you can sit down with a comic book and the script for the comic side by side. A script is like a screenplay.
Right.
And there's a shot of it.
Oh,
you can
wow.
see the magic of how it goes from the written page to the colored and drawn page.
Because the artists are so, I mean, the writers are so talented. The artists are also so talented, and each with their own style.
Yes. Absolutely. We've got a variety of artists. One of the most famous ones, and you just showed a shot of his Superman picture, is Mike Allred. He lives in Eugene. His wife is, there it is, his wife is his colorist.
Oh, wow.
And Michael Allred is actually colorblind, and his wife works in really stark, bright colors.
Yes,
so
I
he
was
can
just thinking how much I love those colors.
Yeah, they're an incredible team, and they're world famous. And we've got quite a few artists like that, as well as writers. Brian Michael Bendis created the first biracial Spider-Man character, Miles Morales. They made an animated movie out of it several years ago, won the Academy Award. Wow. He travels all over the world, plus we're so lucky he's a teacher at the Portland State University Comic Studies program.
You also have David Walker, too, right?
David
Tell me
Walker.
about him.
David Walker's part of Helioscope Studios. He's an incredible writer. He's written a book. He's written historic books like Frederick Douglass, The Black Panther Party, but his current book is Big Jim and the White Boy, and it's a retelling of the Huckleberry Finn tale from Jim's perspective. It's awesome for tweens and olders.
And do you offer classes there? What are
We do. We're really proud that we got a big grant from the Mervyn Selden Arts Foundation, and we teach classes for underrepresented community kids solely, and we're starting those programs in February.
Okay, so the kids can sign up and just take a class in whatever it is they may be interested in?
Well, we're working with nonprofits that, like Outside the Frame is a nonprofit that teaches kids how to make homeless kids how to make films, and they're partnering with us to do a class, Comics to Film, to teach the kids how to draw comics, like storyboard for a film, how to write a script, and then it's going to result in their own film that we'll show at the museum.
Now, I don't know if you mentioned this, but Crucial Comics?
Crucial Comics, we're so proud to have them in the museum, a brand new comics company located in Portland. Their first book is Cartoonists for Palestine, international cartoonists all over the world, and their perspective on what's going on in the Middle East. And we have beautiful art from them presented in the museum.
I'm just curious, are you getting a lot of traffic already?
We are. We had one weekend in November where we had 300 people come through. We
Oh my
opened
gosh.
the door at 11, and from 11 to 5 we were packed.
Wow. And what are people saying about the museum? What have you heard from folks? What have they told
I
you?
think people have been very pleased. We've gotten a lot of great Google reviews. I think they really like the Crucial Comics Room. They really like Helioscope Studio. We have Joe Sacco, the creator of comics journalism, has his own room. And then we're really proud we have a room solely dedicated to brand new artists from the Pacific Northwest. And so there's 6 sections, a lot of variety, something for all age groups.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, how can viewers help you?
Well, we're a startup nonprofit, and our biggest cost is our rent, and so we're constantly raising money through GoFundMe. And so if people are interested in donating, they can. Our shop, all the profits from the shop go back into the museum, and they can come and visit. That's probably the best
thing to do.
Come
and
see us.
You're located on Northwest 8th and Everett? Flanders?
8th between Everett and Flanders, a block north of the Jewish Museum, a block south of Pacific Northwest College of Arts, 2 blocks south of the main post office.
Yeah.
Really easy to find.
Congrats, you must be so thrilled about this.
We are.
Yeah.
It's been a 4-year process, and we're so happy to be there.
Yeah, it's perfect for Portland. I love
Yeah.
it. All right, we'll put all the information for you on our website at katu.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Appreciate it.
having us.
You bet.
We really appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.